Once you've identified someone who has a spinal, activate the EAP by blowing 3 loud whistle blasts. Approach the victim and slide in. Laurel took off her tube, but you should probably keep it on. If you need to approach the victim, make sure you swim breaststroke. Grab the victim in an arm splint. Move them forward before you roll them over and get their airway above water. Clearly identify yourself as a lifeguard and keep the victim moving until a secondary rescuer arrives with a rescue tube to place under the victim's legs.
It's the secondary's responsibility to notify the clerk that an emergency is happening and to notify the gym attendant to clear the pool if necessary.
Roger that. Hi, this is Chris Barton from Candyview here at UCSD, and we have a spinal emergency and we need an ambulance. I do not have that information at this time. Okay, thank you.
Alright, well. Gotta wait for his legs.
The secondary approaches the victim with the tube, sinks the tube underneath the victim's legs to maintain inline stabilization.
Once the tube has been sunk, primary rescuer can stop their forward movement, but should continue talking to the victim to find out their name and sample.
Not shown is the supervisor bringing in the backboard. Once the backboard arrives, the secondary takes off the headpieces and brings the backboard into the water. The secondary then approaches the victim with the backboard, sinks the backboard and slowly raises it, making sure that the victim is square on the backboard before taking over head-chin support. Take your time with this and work in tandem with the primary rescuer.
Once the secondary rescuer has taken over the head-chin support, the primary rescuer will put the arms down, move the backboard towards a wall, and take over manual inline stabilization.
Is there anything else you guys need?
You want to get a buoy for the head? Sure. Hey buddy, can you hear me? Can you hear me okay? Alright, hey, I'm Laura, I'm a lifeguard. What's your name?
Laurel.
Cameron? Perfect, thank you.
According to the new backboarding procedure, the secondary now measures and places the seat collar on the victim's neck.
Okay, that's alright. Do you have any pain, tingling, or numbness anywhere? We think you may have had a head, neck, or back injury. Yeah. Your head hurts? Okay. Do you have any tingling anywhere? Can you feel everything okay? Alright, Cameron, how you doing?
Slide it in. Nothing better.
Okay. We're putting a seat collar around your neck right now, so it's going to feel kind of tight and stiff, but that's okay. That's the way it should be. We think you have a head, neck, or back injury, okay? Cameron, do you have any pain, tingling, or numbness anywhere? Your toes feel funny? Can you wiggle them for me? Alright, it's not bad at all. Alright, Cameron, do you have any allergies or anything? No allergies? Awesome. Lucky you. Continues to hold manual inline stabilization and go through sample. The secondary rescuer is going to place the straps on the victim, from the chest to the hips to the thighs. He will then buckle and tighten the straps in that order. You should make sure to tighten the straps without rocking the victim on the board too much. The best way to do this is to feed through from the bottom and pull out from the top. After the secondary rescuer has finished buckling and tightening the straps, he's going to check each strap to make sure it is sufficiently tight to keep the victim on board and in stabilization. And what happened? Do you remember anything before this?
Grab the headbeds.
After the straps have been tightened and checked, the secondary rescuer will then go and get the headbeds and bring them over to the backboard.
Alright, right now we're going to put this thing called headbeds on.
Carefully lines the headbed up on the trap.
They're going to do exactly what my hands are doing.
Before he slides the headbed in, he's going to help the primary rescuer by placing his hand on the other side.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, retake on 1, 2, 3. Did you come to the pool with anyone today?
Yeah, just me.
Just you? Okay.
Okay. On 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Retake on 1, 2, 3.
Secondary rescuers should always make sure the head bites are
Is there anyone we
completely
can call
snapped into the
beacon
board.
and let them know what's
Inline
happening
stabilization
today?
must be maintained until the forehead strap is placed.
Alright, who's that?
My roommate,
Your roommate?
Lance.
Okay.
Don't call Chris.
Don't call Chris, but call Lance.
Someone must be holding the board at all times, meaning that only one rescuer can get
Hang
out
on,
at a
camera,
time.
get you out of the pool.
Make sure you clearly communicate with the other rescuer who is holding the board, when the board is coming up and out of the pool, and when the board is being set down.
On 3.
Gently pull the victim out, set them down, and perform a secondary assessment.